All right, so while we're waiting for parts for the CB500, I picked this up off a marketplace for 50 bucks. It runs great, but it doesn't move. So that can only be one thing, and that's the clutch. So if I had to guess, once they get that clutch cover off, I'm gonna guess there's nothing left on the clutch plates. So I'll get that apart and then we'll take a look at that. And if that's the problem, they're like 10 bucks on eBay. So let's pull her apart. All right, here's what we got. Large crank on it, any weight on it? No, do not, it sounds like it's winding up. All right, what else did we figure out? Kill switch doesn't work. It's got to be in the clutch because, like I said, the motor it starts pulling and then it just stops pulling. So there's nothing to these clutches. There's just like 2 or 3 brushes in there and that's it. But what the hell did we just spray everywhere? Must have been a little bit of gas. Either way, let's get the clutch off. All right, back at it. So, boy, there is plenty of meat left on the clutch. So I am going, the only thing I can think is let's try to give that clutch spring a little relief. So I'm going to bend it from the middle, give it a little bit and see if I can't move, I can't pull it apart at all. So I'll try to give it a little bit of a persuasion. Maybe that'll help the clutch. I think it's just too tight and the clutch isn't opening up. All right, and if not, I'll just buy a new clutch. Okay. Okay, what we're going to try to do here is I'm going to try to get behind it. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm just going to pry on it a little bit, and then I'm going to stick a screwdriver in the middle there and see if I can just relieve some of the tension on it. I'm sure this isn't how you're supposed to do it, but there we already go. See how there's one bend in there? Yeah, I still can't get this thing to open up. There's a little bit, but not a lot. I think I could. I'm just going to bend it a little bit more and just see what happens. I'm going to get a smaller screwdriver. Huh. I don't really want to put any lube on it. Yeah. Well, let's just put it back together and see what happens. Don't like that. Oh boy. You are not liking this one. WD-40 here. Oh boy. That one's in. Okay. And of course I have my work clothes on. Stupid. I thought I had old clothes in my car. But I was wrong. Tighten the chain up. See if she'll move. We don't need any tighter than that. All right. Okay, we got some more pull that time. As you can see, the chain jumped right off. Let's do a better job of putting this chain on. Alright, we might have this sucker licked, boys. Oh, we're off up here too. Kind of surprised it popped off. Kind of true. There we go. No, it's way too tight. What did I do? Nice and tight. There. That's too tight, but it's all right. Let's see what we got here. All right. So, with just that little mod to that spring, I actually got a tiny bit of pull. So I'm going to try to bend it even more and just see what happens. I mean, worst that could happen, I destroy the clutch. It's not working right now, so it's not going to hurt anything. I'm going to pull it apart again. I'm going to take more out of it and see what happens. I'd rather take less than more. Okay, let's see what happens here. I took a lot out of that spring, probably more than I was supposed to. Way better, but I think it is that spring, because that's, even when I picked up on it and I hammered on it, it didn't do that last time. All right, last time I'm adjusting that stupid spring. This don't work, I'm gonna order a new one and see what happens. I gotta pick my kids up from school soon, so I can't pull it apart again. Well, let's see what happens. I am uncomfortable with how much I bent this time, so let's see what happens. Yeah, now it's slipping. Okay, well, throw it in the towel. I'll order one of those $10 clutch kits. Sweet. All right.